You know they're not right for you. Your mind has made the case 100 times, and still, at 1 a.m., their name surfaces again. Not because you're weak, not because you're foolish. Something older than logic is running this. Tonight, we're going to look at what that something actually is. 2. Problem deep dive. You replay conversations that ended weeks ago. You notice their name in the crowd before you notice anything else. You know the relationship, or almost relationship, didn't work. Maybe it hurt you. Maybe it confused you. Maybe it simply faded. But your brain treats it like unfinished business. Psychologists call this the Zeigarnik effect. Our minds remember unfinished tasks far more vividly than completed ones. An open loop pulls attention the way a locked door pulls a hand toward the handle. The relationship didn't close cleanly, so your mind keeps returning to the handle. 3. Reframe. This doesn't mean you're obsessed. It doesn't mean you love them more than you should. It means your brain is doing exactly what brains are built to do, flagging anything unresolved as important and refusing to file it away. You are not broken. You are unfinished in the mind's filing system, not in your life. 4. Psychological mechanism. Here's what's happening beneath the surface. Emotionally intense experiences release dopamine, not just during pleasure, but during uncertainty. This is the same mechanism behind slot machines. Unpredictable reward is more addictive than steady reward. If the person was inconsistent, warm, then distant, then warm again, your brain didn't just remember them, it got conditioned to chase the unpredictability itself. This is called intermittent reinforcement, and it's one of the strongest patterns in behavioral psychology. It doesn't attach you to the person, it attaches you to the unresolved feeling they created. Your nervous system isn't asking, do I want them back? It's asking, why didn't I get to finish that? 5. Practical framework. You can't force a thought to stop, but you can change its conditions. Here's how through the lens of psychology. 1. Name the loop, not the person. Say to yourself, this is an open loop, not a soulmate. Language shapes appraisal. How your brain interprets a stimulus changes its emotional charge. 2. Create artificial closure. Write the ending you never got. Studies on expressive writing show that narrating an unresolved event reduces its intrusive recurrence. 3. Interrupt the reward search. Every time you check their profile or reread old messages, you feed the intermittent reinforcement loop. Each check is a small maybe. Remove access to the maybe. 4. Redirect the dopamine, don't suppress it. Novelty and mild challenge trigger the same neurochemical system. A new skill, a new route walked, a new conversation. These give the brain a legitimate unresolved loop to chase instead. 5. Let the nervous system finish what the mind can't. Physical movement, walking, stretching, even shaking out tension helps discharge stored activation from unresolved emotional experiences. The body completes what the mind keeps circling. 6. Integration. Here's the simplest way to hold all of this. Your mind isn't haunted by a person, it's haunted by an open door. The pull you feel isn't love insisting on itself, it's a nervous system trying to close something it never got to finish. Once you understand this, the ache changes shape. It's no longer proof that they were right for you, it's proof that your mind is doing its job, flagging the unfinished, waiting for resolution. You can give it that resolution, not by convincing yourself to feel nothing, but by consciously finishing what they left open. 7. Quiet, empowering close. You don't need closure from them. You need it from yourself. The door doesn't have to stay open just because someone once walked through it. You can close it, quietly, without drama, without their permission. And somewhere in that quiet, the thoughts will start to loosen. Not because you forced them to stop, but because you finally gave your mind what it was looking for all along.